Yeah, obviously the table's pretty congested, and every game that you play, certainly at this back end, is equally important, so it was nice to put out the performance that we did today. Yeah, well, we sat down and threw some combinations around, and we know for a long time Saha has had success at the top of the order, and he played brilliantly well today in that supporting role with David, so it was a fantastic partnership that got us off to a really good start. Yeah, look, he's been prolific. Him and Johnny were outstanding for us, and we've always known that they're going to be leaving us at some point. So naturally, they're two world-class players that are hard to fill, but as a team, like I say, we have been aware that this was going to happen, so it's important that as a collective we come together and look to pick up the slack. There'll be guys with slightly different roles going into the last couple of games, and they're really looking forward to those opportunities. So once again, we believe that for us to play our best cricket, it's to play as a team, and it'll be important we look to do that going into these next two games. It's one of those things where I suppose coming in today and you're always wanting to score more runs, but at the end of the day you're just trying to contribute to the team as best you can, and that has been my focus in every game that I've played. There's been a little bit disjointed, I guess, in the first half, but look, it's still great to be a part of, and although it hasn't quite, I guess, had those bigger performances, it's still just having that mindset to go out and try and do what the team needs to the best of your ability. And it was nice to spend a few more balls out there today, albeit a slightly different role, but at the end of the day that's all we ask from anyone in the side, is to come and try and play their role as best they can, make their contribution as best they can, whether it's a big one, for example Dave at the top of the order playing some match-winning knocks, or it's guys coming in the middle towards the back end, like we saw from Nabi and some others today. Yeah, I mean, naturally with the score that we had on the board, that's a big positive going into the next innings with the bowling attack, and we always back our attack, and they did a very, very good job today. They were very clinical all around the park, everyone in their roles, but I think the standout would have been the fielding, something that we've been pushing for a number of matches, and it was nice to see the step up today, but it'll be equally important moving forward in these last two matches. I think the biggest battle is perhaps within. We know that both teams are going to be strong, they're both hard to beat, but for us it's about trying to put together a performance, perhaps something close to what we saw today, which was probably our best performance of the season so far. So it's about playing our cricket as well as we can, and hope that that's enough to see us be successful in this competition.